Hey everybody, thank you for joining me. Welcome to Friendship Shaving, and if you've not caught up with me before, my name's Mark and it's great to have you along. So I'd like to start this week's shave with a little gift of friendship kindly sent to me by Henry, who has the YouTube channel HDShaves. Came in a little envelope, came from Leicestershire. And I'm going to just pull it out of the envelope now, being very careful. I've made sure to dry my hands. And it is an original advertisement for the Gillette bathroom set. That sold at 3 shillings and 8d, and I absolutely love this. So Henry, thank you very much indeed for this, and that's going to be mounted and it's going to go up in the den, and I'm chuffed to bits to get that. An original 1946 advertisement for the razor that I'm going to use today, and it is the number 26 tech set that you can see on the window ledge there. Now I'm just going to reach and put that out of the way. I don't want to get that wet, so that's quite out of the way now. So I'm going to use the bathroom set today, and the brush I'm using is my little Frank Shaving G4 synthetic brush, and the soap I'm using today is a Martin de Candre fougere, and this came from my friend Sven. Thank you very much, Sven. And in my opinion, this is the best scented fougere in the world, bar none. I think it's absolutely wonderful. So we'll get a little more moisture on the face and we'll get shaving. And the blade I'm using today, by the way, is a Willys blade. Oh, I love the scent on this Martin de Candre fougere. I think it is their best scented soap. The size jar that I have is their 50 gram jar, but they do a 200 gram jar as well. The 50 gram jar on the Martin de Candre website is €31.50. So, as most of you already know, it is not a cheap soap. The 200 gram jar, 4 times as much, is €53. But it is a triple melt soap, and I find it does last a long time. And the scent on this is just gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. It lathers up very well. And the scent is purely from essential oils. So there we go, we've got some lather on the face. And we can get shaving with this British number 26 set here. And I love this set. It doesn't have the original handle. It is a telescopic handle with the original, but I don't mind that so much because that fits very nicely there and it looks very nicely, and the head, when it comes off, fits in here. It's a beautiful set. There is space in the top there if I can catch the light. to put your used razor blades. Now I don't use that, as this is normally in my display cabinet. But it was very kind of Henry to get me that little advertisement, because he knows how much I really enjoy this set. So I'm really chuffed to bits with that. This is one of the best razors that I have. This 1946 Tech razor is really, really smooth and really efficient. It's a fantastic razor. And you can still pick these up second hand. Obviously, it would be quite something if you could pick up a new one, but they really are a tremendous, tremendous shave. And there is that question, isn't there, that gets asked quite often amongst us fellows that count shaving as our hobby. If you could only have one razor for your lifetime, and let's face it, back in the 30s, 40s and maybe 50s, that probably was how it was, perhaps even later than that. Now I have too many good razors to choose, but this one has got to be right up there. It is a fantastic shave. There's also a slightly different version of this set. And it is based on the new Gillette. Still 1946, still called a number 26 set, but rather than this brown mottled Bakelite, it's a much more maroon colour. And the razor has an open comb. Now the only one of those that I've ever seen is on the Mr. Razor website, and I'll put a link to that. And that is a recent acquisition to that site, and never ever seen one of those, so that's really quite interesting. But yeah, fantastic razor, same weight, 51 grams. Oh, here we go. I took a little quarter teaspoon of the fougere soap out of that pot, because the 50-gram pot, it's all right at the beginning, and I've still, the soap is right up at the top there, but obviously as you go down the pot you're going to have to scoop out some soap. So I took out a quarter of a teaspoon, and I've got tons of soap. You can see now there's a bit there, that's a bit of soap. But you know, I've got loads in my bowl, and you can see there was enough soap on my brush I probably didn't need to go back to my bowl at all. So this is a very economical soap, despite the high price, I feel. I'm looking forward to getting my new little vintage advert up in the den. I have some advertisements and some pictures on the inside of my bathroom cabinet door. But I'm thinking of utilising the door. Might paint that a grey colour. My toilet seat is grey, and of course it might match up with the ships. And I'm thinking of putting some posters and some pictures just on the door. Of course that might mean a slight change in angle so you can see that a little bit better. But maybe if I do that, then I'll look a little like Ken Kirkup's fantastic den. And Ken, of course, if you've not come across him, has a YouTube channel, Ken Surfs. What a fantastic den he has. Now I tell you, it's phenomenal, this razor. It's really good with that Willys blade. There's a lovely slickness to this soap. And it's just dependent on how much water you get into the soap, but I've got beautiful slickness today. And this is just a very basic recipe for soap. There's nothing complicated or difficult about this. It's an old recipe, a family business. And I just love this fougere. You know, I could probably leave this. I've got enough soap still on the bottom of the bowl. I could probably rinse my brush out and use it again in 2 days' time. Now here we go against the grain, and I'm going to tell you that while this is a great set, I love this set, I can't tell you what it is that I like about the set. But there's also a later set from 1948 rather than 1946. It is also called a bathroom set. But the actual razor stand is a completely different shape. In the UK it's just sold as the number 31 set or the bathroom set from that year, but in Canada it was sold as the London set. I've only seen one of those, the London set, new old stock. I thought, oh, I'll put a bid on that, a cheeky bid. It went for an eye-watering price. But also, the British version of that set is rare, much rarer than this one. I've only seen maybe 3 of those for sale. On eBay and various places. The razor is different, it's a fat handle tech. But I've got to tell you, I would love one of those. And that is really, that's the one that I'm searching for, that continues to elude me. That's the one I really, really want. It's the combination of that different style of a razor holder with the British fat handle tech. I just would love to get one of those. But in the meantime, I'm very, very happy with this one. I love it. So I will just pop that in there and I will clean that up later. As I said, it doesn't matter to me that I haven't got the telescopic handle because, you know, I can put the head in there or even another packet of razor blades in the other side and it still looks a really, really good set. Now I can tell you, I've had a fantastic shave. I always do with this razor. If you get the chance to pick up one of these old techs, I really would recommend it as a great razor. It's really, really good. Now I've got coming up in the den, I'm just going to use some Proraso white today, guys. I've got coming up in the den some gifts of friendship. Steve has sent me some couple more razors to borrow, which is really nice, and he said he put some bits and pieces in the box. So I've got the box. It's quite a big box, so I'm wondering what's in there. And also, I sent a little box a while ago to Brian in America, and Brian has sent me a box back, and it's a big box. So we'll be looking at those probably on Monday. And I'm very excited to do that. And we'll have another giveaway coming up. A couple of people contributed to postage, so we'll have a good giveaway coming up in the next 1 or 2 videos, something like that. So until then, until I see you again, thank you for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't, it helps me a lot. Yeah, it really helps me to just continue making videos for you to watch and enjoy. And of course, I enjoy it as well. That is one of the things that I really value is coming here and having a talk and chatting with you guys. So if you could subscribe, that would be great. And I'll see you next time around. Take care now. Bye bye.